Hi, my name's Laura, and I'm here to share about my journey being a mom with a child with special needs. My husband Vernon and I welcomed a new son in December 13th of 91. We named him Vernon Matthew Shishido. Being a newborn, he was a handful, always crying a lot and not really behaving. Over time, we weren't sure what to make of it, so we brought him to the doctors. A few years later, he was actually diagnosed with severe autism. Autism is a neurological disorder that affects one in about 59, I think it is right now. For Matthew, he didn't like to be in a room full of people. He didn't like loud noises or bright lights. So it was really hard to take him to gatherings. He started having self-abusive behaviors where he would hit himself or use some other object to stimulate himself. And it was just very heartbreaking to see him hurt himself that way. When our daughter Brianne was born in 1996, he didn't take well to this newcomer into our family, and fortunately, he didn't take this anger out on her. It was only himself, which is very heartbreaking to see your child hurt themselves. I think that any parent where their dreams for their children are not realized is very heartbreaking. Sometimes it's very hard to accept, how do we enjoy our child when there's so little that we can do with him? I always felt that loving a child with special needs is very different. Loving a child that is considered normal. We have Matthew, who is on the severe end of the autism spectrum, and then we have Brianne, who is totally opposite. There's times where I would get so frustrated and angry, more so with the situation than with Matthew. What did we do, to deserve a child with special needs? Were we sinful? Did we did something wrong? But down deep, we love him more than we love ourselves, and we have given up so much for him. But I do know, after 25 years, why God gave me a child with special needs. He used my experience with Matthew, and he sent me to China in 2015 to support a summer camp for children with special needs and their parents, and to bring the love and word of God to them, to show that no matter what, he loves us and that he loves these children, no matter if they have disabilities or they're normal, as some people would say. It's a different kind of love, and I think it's the only type of love that comes through God's grace and mercy. But I know now that I was put on this earth to be a mother to a special needs boy and to share my experience with those who are going through it now or will go through it. Not only do I have the earthly resources to help them, but the spiritual ones as well.